check. Hello? Oh boy, that's loud.
Check.
Mic check.
Check.
We are in. In case you don't know, we're actually here now. We're in.
I'm in.
Hello, everybody out there on the internet. Can you hear us good? I hope so.
The correct grammar is can hear as well.
Dinner is well. Well done. Is there still echoing going on? Oh, it's probably because your mic is picking up my mic. That's probably actually what it is. I can see the meters going. I can probably turn.
Just turn me down. I can eat my mic.
Sorry, this is like super last minute because my power went out. Our power went out. And it screwed up everything.
Yeah,
really.
That's what makes it fair. He's giving him the background info.
Entire stream. Oh, yo, I totally know what's going on.
I'm glad you do.
Actually, no, I don't know when it's doubling. Let's see. Why is it doubling? Oh, maybe that's it. Oh. Is that any better? Did I fix it?
Hello. Did you fix it?
Did I fix it? Okay, good.
Dang, I can't see the chat.
Sorry. I'll bigify it for you.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Hugify it.
Hugify it. I had the same thing was going to OBS twice, so we should be good. Okay, we should be good now.
Does it still sound like Austin's over there whenever he's talking?
I'm all the way over here. Hello?
Well, I don't know. It's quiet enough.
Anyways, yeah, so the power went out, so I definitely had to like hustle and bustle.
Well, you're doing a good job of projecting your voice. If this was like a real, well, it is a real show, but like if this was a real show, you're doing a great job.
I'm Katamari.
And I'm Tronix.
And we're also joined in the studio today by
Darmok.
Darmok came all the way from Neo Old Baltimore to come hang out with us as well. And we're also joined here by each and every one of you out there in the chat with us. Here for Dwelling of Duels, Daemon9623 Tribute Month. We've got a shitload of songs and tribute tracks and entries and what have you.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be up all night.
Well, yeah, we probably are actually.
Yeah, probably.
I need to order some food because I am hungry as shit. But anyways,
there's food in the fridge.
I know. I'm probably gonna grab some halfway through or whatever. Man, I haven't even. This session isn't even set up. I literally don't have any of the songs in here yet.
Quick! Don't let them know. Oh no.
Oh no! Transparency. Anyways, let me get some stuff out because all of the entries that we got this month, basically every single person that sent in something wrote something to go with it.
Oh,
so I'm gonna try to read as much of it as I can, but first I have to get all of the all of the tracks. Corey's Beard says, "Are we keeping anonymity during the stream and leaving it up to the artists?" I'm not presenting anything anonymously. Well, that's wrong. There's one track that somebody requested to be anonymous. If there's anybody out there who wants,
anybody who has a song that wants to be anonymous, let us know when your song comes.
Yeah, right when I say your name, just correct me there. So yeah.
No, I don't know if that'll actually work. It's like part of a joke. It's like, hey, if it's your song, tell us, and we won't put you.
I mean, if you can tell me quick enough.
Well, yeah, I mean that'll work
then
for sure.
Work.
Let's see. We gotta actually send a direct message.
Hit me on that on Twitch.
Just throw it right in Twitch chat.
Yeah, you throw it in Twitch chat and say, "Don't say my song," and I'll say, "Okay." And then.
Oh, well, I was thinking more like, "Hey, my song is this one."
That too. Yeah. See, we've already got one. Angry Polar Bear wants an anonymous track. I'll have to write these down to keep track.
Can you make mine anonymous?
No. Vetoed.
Damn it.
Because it's ours.
Oh no!
Oh no. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and get them going. Let me bring up my email account real quick. Sorry this is taking so long. I was 100% not ready. Yeah, the storm was pretty nasty.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well,
I was driving home and it was so sunny outside.
Yeah,
But Watson messaged me and he was like, "The power's out." I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
What's going on?
Portions where I was trying to
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but only for like 5 minutes. It wasn't bad for long.
Hey man, that's all it takes to
Okay, here we go.
purge.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start these off. So we're gonna do them one by one as they come in, like I said. So first off, we've got a track from Elshawn, our good boy Elshawn. He did a track from Wizards and Warriors, and he says wanted to do a game Damon had covered. Briefly considered doing that Closer to You song from Misty Blue that he did. Spoiler alert, that's coming up later. But no way I was going to be able to make it to those lyrics without turning into blubber. Really hope someone with more fortitude does it. Hats off to anyone who does. Later, Elshawn.
Thanks.
Let's go ahead and
brother.
enjoy that tune from Elshawn. This is Wizards and Daemons. I'm not even going to turn the music back on. I'm just going to do this because it's going to be so quick. That was Elshawn with
Hey,
Wizards and Daemons. Hey, thanks, Elshawn. Next up, we've got an anonymous contestant. This one is from Mega Man 3. This track is called Bolero Get. Let me see if I can find the info. Here we go. This started as a silly idea that went way too far, which is appropriate given the tune. Instructions. Turn the volume up and leave it up. You're not allowed to turn it down even if you want to.
Well, good, because I wasn't going to turn it down.
That's good, too. I don't know if Damon knew enough classical music to know the original that this is based on, which is Bolero by Maurice Ravel. But it's a piece that's pretty famously repeats the same tune over and over again while getting louder and more elaborately orchestrated. So when I was trying to think of something to do with repeating Weapon Get enough times that it overstays its welcome, the idea took hold. I hope he would have appreciated the joke. I certainly appreciated the awesome conversations and hangouts we had, and I think he would be so stoked at the idea of all these people making music for him. What a guy. From Anonymous. This is Bolero Get. Oh, God. This is like, it's so much harder to navigate this way than normal. Okay, Bolero Get. That was Bolero Get. I'm not gonna do the music. So I don't have time to do
it's
it, but yeah. That was a good one.
that was very good. It didn't get as loud as I thought, unless
I
you just
turned-
didn't
no,
have
I
the.
turned down the music. Like when it got to medium loud, I turned it back down.
How dare you?
It was good stuff. All right, next we've got a track from another person who wanted to remain anonymous. This one is Mega Man 4, Mega Man 4 Prologue, and Pharaoh Man. This one is called Mega Man 4 Weapon G.
Now I've got your
All right, that was Mega Man 4 Weapon G. So I was just saying to the crowd here in Studio DOD, which we've been joined by Jason, the drummer from Steel Samurai as well. He came in during that song. I was just saying, I wonder, this is written as Mega Man 4, like the Roman numeral 4, but I'm curious whether or not this is actually 4 for the NES or 4 for the Game Boy, because the soundtracks are actually different. Slightly different. Same bosses, I think, or like a weird combination of the same bosses, but it's a little the music's different, and the music in the Game Boy one is it's a banger. So I don't know.
A banger.
It is a banger.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't know. It's written as 4, and it's like deliberately writing it as 4 makes me think.
Yeah, I know. Who uses Roman numerals? Jeez.
But
way to
doesn't
stay
the box
anonymous.
art- I'm pretty
Anonymous,
sure
so
like
we
the
don't
NES box
get you.
art has the Roman numeral on it as well.
I didn't know the.
I don't know. We'll leave that up to the chat to decide.
Somebody Google it, jeez.
Somebody Google it, yeah.
Julius Caesar submitting DOD.
I hope they caught that.
A2 Snapple Man. Up next, we've got a
Google
track.
it yourself. Look, I'm busy over here.
Up next, we got a track from our boy Corey Johnson. This one is of a mildly reasonable length. So let's go ahead and get into some Space Harrier. This is See You, Space Harrier.
Papaya 眠れた？そしてよく目覚めた？光も風も空気も匂いもみんな真新しく感じられていますか？体の細胞一つ一つ目覚めていますか？今日は今日の新しいあなた、新しい私なんだよ。
星は流れようとしている。バカバカしい。信じられるか。死を恐れぬ。死はいつもそばにいる。恐れを見せた途端、それは光よりも早く飛びかかってくるだろう。恐れなければ、それはただ優しく見守っているだけで。
What a beautiful tune.
That really was beautiful. It had a stairway-ish sort of vibe to it. Just this great, this very gentle start and this great crescendo, and then a child talking in a foreign language.
Do they do that in Led Zeppelin songs a lot?
They don't do that part.
I was gonna say, I've been listening to the wrong stuff.
I liked it.
That was
great.
that's some classic Corey Johnson stuff right there. A lot of his tunes are like that.
Oh.
I don't know if you had listened to this one before, Jason, but a couple months ago we did Snow Theme. It was in like February. It was a winter theme month.
I remember that.
And Corey busted out this like prog rock, like super epic, like anti-global warming PSA.
Ooh.
Basically.
Oh my!
That was an extremely emotional song. He's the king of the emotes, I would say.
Okay.
The colon with a frowny face and a tear running down.
Oh. I'm very moved.
Very moved. Yeah. Well, we've got a special track next from Clansman Eddie. Sent this one in. This is let me just read what he said. He said, I've got an unreleased Brevity Month entry that Damon and a few of us did back at MAG. Forgetfulness, being too drunk, procrastination, or a mix of them all factored into not submitting for Brevity Month. Wasn't sure if this was appropriate, and it's super sloppy, but it's a fun moment with a good friend that's locked away in time. There's a few others in the room that I can't recall. Sorry to those, I can't remember. As far as the ones he could remember, that was Damon, of course, Psycho, Clansman Eddie himself, Sagnu Shreds, Openium, and some others. This is unreleased Brevity Month entry, Extended Cut.
What song are we doing?
We can do
Psycho.
Right.
We're doing a Brevity Month.
We're gonna do a Brevity Month entry
right now.
so I can do multiple entries because I have an
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
No. We just have it as post manifest action.
Yeah.
We just have to do it all a cappella.
Okay. Sam.
We can do
Always leave a good tip.
Who wants in?
I want
No, just this is part of the minute.
Okay.
I can clip it. This is the alt.
Yeah, we could do Green Hill Zone.
And at some point, I fell asleep.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever works, man. You know.
Like almost.
Let's just pad the stats. We just need more.
Do this Brevity Month entry with us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
let me assemble the
Literally
troops.
gonna take
I know, but I'm saying, I'm going to tell them we're going to the arcade
I will make
first.
them fight.
Hey, we're going to go play Killer Green.
All right.
Arcade. Yes.
Yeah.
Play Killer Green in the arcade.
Real.
What is wrong with you?
Come on. No, I need you now for this.
Oh, but he will.
Excuse me?
Brevity Month. What are we doing?
Oh yes, I want to go talk to that girl. She works down in the arcade. Let's go. We're going now. No, it's gonna take a minute. Psycho. It can take a minute.
We can do it.
She's waiting for me.
We could do it as we go.
She'll be there. She'll be there.
Acapella like 2 hours.
Which girl?
But we can get some else.
Ocarina.
We can get some. Let's do this real quick.
The
homies that
What is this? What is this for?
Brevity Month. Green Hill Zone.
What are we doing?
Green Hill sleeping. They're done.
Stone Cold Center.
Right?
Stone
We're
Cold
doing
Center.
Green Hill Zone.
Green Hill Zone.
Get the kazoo out.
Yeah, get the kazoo.
Oh, we're doing coffee.
You look so shocked.
We're disqualified.
Are you gonna go to the arcade with us?
Sure.
All right.
We're already 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Party.
do it, girl.
Party. All right. What are we doing?
Buy me a badge.
Green Hill Zone. But what am I doing?
We just
Top line?
take one for
Do
you.
whatever. All right.
You'll get.
Fucking everybody improv shit. NBA Jam. Go, no, NBA Jam.
We're done. That's it.
Transition to NBA Jam.
That's it. We got it.
I'm done with that.
How's that? So that's it. We'll just layer it together. We're gonna take us with a Sonic and NBA Jam.
Oh my god. That was fantastic. That is a treasure. As somebody said, that's just any MagFest hangout. Really, that's what they all sound like.
Yeah.
People just being like, "Are we going down to the arcade? What's going on?" And then all of a sudden, they randomly break out into VGM tunes and kazoos. Like that's just normal. That's what happens.
It is. That's a great hotel room time.
Yeah, really, that was amazing. Thanks to Klansmanetti. Is that what they said? I missed that. We'll just layer it, man. It'll sound great. Sometimes it does. Thanks to Klansmanetti for digging that out of his phone and sending me it as an M4A file that I had to transfer in Format Factory. Big thanks. Next, we got a track from Dasaten. He sent in tune from Shatterhand. This is Area D Amen. It's Area D, but then Daemon. Yeah.
I mean, they'll see the title.
They'll see that. Well, if I put it up fast enough. This is Shatterhand. That was Dasaten with Shatterhand Area D.
That was sick. It's a great track.
That track rips.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what. Like, it always rips. All the time. So remember earlier when I was saying, Jason, you weren't here, so this is funny because you're on the mic right now, but remember earlier when I was saying Ailshawn wanted someone to do Misty Blue, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, props whoever did it. Well, guess what? Somebody did it. Like I said, I think I alluded to that. I did definitely allude to that.
Spoilers.
But it's our good friend Ivan Hackstock pulled a Misty Blue unplugged version that we are going to enjoy right now.
Ooh.
Let's take a listen. Ivan slapping that track together. Lickety split. I think he only had like 2 hours before the deadline to actually finish it. Which props to Ivan. Ivan's a good guy.
Yeah, that was great.
Ivan's a great guy. Come to MagFest sometime, buddy. Speaking of another great guy that goes to MagFest, how many of you guys know Bit Brigade? Right? You guys know Bit Brigade.
Never
right?
heard of him. I don't know. Bit Brigade?
What about Bit Brigade?
Oh, Bit Brigade.
Yeah. Bit Brigade. So Jace, Jace has never entered Dueling and Duels
Really?
until today.
Oh my gosh.
Jace, yeah, I was surprised to find that out myself. Jace said, I don't know if I'll be around for the listening party, unfortunately, but if not, tell everybody the following. Let me get this up here. Right. At Sean's memorial in Vegas, his longtime friend Shivan, Opalmara on the Shiz, she posted a bit in his memories thread, played us a video of him singing a little bit of the first verse and chorus of Your Song by Elton John in his car as a sweet little hello to her on her birthday. I think just a couple years back, on her birthday a couple years back. For that half a minute, he was alive in the room again, and we could all feel his love. In my head, the days following, I kept hearing the song, but with blistering neck pickup fuzz guitar, a la Robert Fripp. I don't think I got a single take where I didn't cry, so it's a little sloppy, but the spirit is there, and it felt good to do. He also asked that I read, Jace also asked that I read the lyrics to that song, the Elton John song. So I will do my best to get through it. I don't know, this is tough. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we could both live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. This is Shivan's song by Jace. That was fucking gorgeous.
It was.
Big props to Jace for that.
Good job, Jace.
I was doing okay until that one. Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know the original, but you can really hear that Elton John melody in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can hear his voice just singing it. It's amazing. Yeah. I wish I could have seen the actual
video
of Sean. Yeah, that would have been amazing. Maybe
one day.
Maybe one day we'll have it shared with us. So yeah, on a totally different direction, Tronics, how was your trip to New York City this past?
Wait, how'd you know I went to New York City? Whoa.
Because I went with you.
Yeah, keep it on the download. People don't need to know where I just go.
Sorry.
Yeah, but it was awesome. It was as awesome as it tends to be, maybe more or less awesome, but it's always awesome.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't really know, me and Tronics and Sagnu Shreds have a kind of tradition that we've kind of done. It started with me and Tronics. Every May, somehow coincidentally, we would just always get together and work on a track.
Mm-hmm.
And so
well, the first 2 years were when we noticed that it was like, okay, wait a second, we just did this twice. Mm-hmm. In the same exact weekend too, the same weekend
same part
of May, for 2 years in a row. We were like,
hold
on,
DoD track,
yeah, we're gonna
do
DoD track. So
and then
it has to be a thing.
And then we started doing it with Sam. I think by this.
Well, the first year we did it was just me and you. Then the second year I was like, hey, let's just go hang out with Sam and do a DoD track.
Yeah.
And so we did, like, kind of at a random on the blue. Mm. And then afterwards is when we realized, like, hey, that was the same weekend, that was the same month.
Yeah. And now it's just become a thing. So we did it again this month for Damon's Tribute Month, and it's me, Katamari, Tronics right here, Sagnu Shreds. We also had if anybody knows Batsley Adams, the guy who did Super Russian Roulette, he was there as well. Our buddy Nick Gerardo was up there. My name is Nick. And we also got one of Sam's old friends, Tony Barham. Did you guitar on it? From
Condition Critical.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we picked a game, Dangun Feveron, which is a track that I've done a long time ago. I did a Brevity Month cover, and I specifically remember Damon calling it out after the month was over and just being like in love with the soundtrack and in love with the quote booty shaking bass that the song had. So we were looking for something fun to do, and I kind of convinced them to pull this track out. So this is what did we call it? This is Damon Fever featuring Mag Clap Plus.
Oh.
The interesting thing about the creative process, when you're in it, you cannot observe it. And if you try to observe it, you cannot be in it. It's a paradox, isn't it? that sounds a little strange.
I think it's the shop, man.
I think it's the chop, man.
It's the chop. Yeah.
I think it's the chop.
Oh man, that was a blast.
That was a lot of fun just to work on, and a lot of fun just to like watch everyone listen back to it.
Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, it would be like we'd walk in the room and like, all right, what's the take that we have now? Let's listen to it again right now.
Yeah. Alrighty. So next up on extremely exciting things that I'm personally excited for, song-wise. Those of you who are shizzies out there probably saw, or maybe even contributed to, JMR's martial art giant ultra mega collab thing. And we are going to go ahead and take a listen to that. Let me see if I can get the entire list of credits because it is ridiculous. Let's see, where's it at? Look, martial art. Here we go. Okay, this is what it says. I'm calling this done, and submitting it now before anyone else sends me more last-minute parts to add. Tongue out face. This is Never Say Die, a pretty good enough tribute to Daemon9623. Artists. This is well, should I say just all the artists, or should I do the instrument credits? Let's do instrument credits because someone said instrument credits. Okay. Angry Polar Bear, hand claps, piano, synthesizer, theremin. Arise Shine on clavinet and mellotron. Armor on electric bass. Auto Remipk on 2A03. Kakamissile on electric guitar. Carbohydro M on electric guitar. Clansman Eddie on acoustic guitar. Corey Johnson on electric guitar. Chija on drums, electric bass. Balalaika, glitchy noises. Darmok on electric guitar. Eddie Rocky on piano, House the Great on electric guitar, Jace on super late electric guitar parts that almost didn't make it to the song. Props right there.
Nice.
Jason Vincian on ambient synthesizer, Jeremiah Roke on organ, JMR on 2A03, VRC6 synthesizer, Sunsoft bass, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, hand claps, and vocals. That's to be expected. I mean, he produced the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Karl Germanovich on electric guitar, electric bass, Katamari on e-piano, Keno on the dutes, or vocals, Lilium Colossum on hand claps and melodica, Magical Yard Gnome on vocals and vocal air horn, Maiko on non-shitty electric bass and Iwi, Mig50 on the electric guitar, the bass 6, the chorus bass, Myron on electric guitar, Nario beatboxing, Patrick Kulikowski on drums, Pingo Simon on acoustic bass, electric bass, violin, vocals, the Mag Clap Plus, Rob himself on electric guitar, Robbie V on drums, Casio keyboard, electric guitar, electric bass, Iwi, Sasha Z on vocals and hand claps, Scrab Cakes on vocals, recorder keyboard, and Gil, Sindra on Doot Doots, vocals, Strifig on electric guitar, vocals, hand claps, the Post Mag Hatchet Murderers on vocals with an exclamation point, which is, it says, the Post-Mag Hatchet Murderer parts are samples taken from the January 2018 Brevity Month entry and Strifig's video of the performance. The Beauty of Grind on electric guitar and vocals, Valence on vocals and hand claps, Viking guitar and electric guitar, Warrior Bob on vocals, hand clap, synthesizer, Wildcat on electric bass, and Will 8-Bit-X on the piano. This is, my phone's ringing. This is Martial Art and Friends, Goonies 2, Never Say Die, a pretty good enough tribute to Daemon9623.
You know what I'm talking about. You all know it. Fucking Goonies 2.
All right, ready? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
That was so good. Darmok, what do you think of that track?
Oh my God, that was amazing. I love you guys so much.
A work of art, a beautiful work of art. Big shout out to JMR, Strifig, and those involved, everybody in martial art and friends. That was a one for the ages, I'd say. Yeah.
Definitely.
There's another track by Martial Art that's an alt. We're going to save that one for later. We're going to keep on keeping on after that beautiful piece. We've got a entry here, well, a submission from our good friend, Master Hatchet. We've got he says, yo, here it is. It's a couple of Valkyrie profile tracks with the whole solo section of Iron Maiden's Sea of Madness, which I know Sean would have found amusing.
Yes.
Smiley face. This is our good friend MH coming in with a track called Brain Stems of Madness. That was our good friend MH
Wowza.
with Brain Stems of Madness. I love the chiptune stuff that
Yeah,
he puts in there.
that was, and especially how prominent it was at the end.
Yeah,
It was really
so good. Such a
drove it
good
home.
mix. I love that track. Next up, we have a submission from Newip, who has a pretty nice thing they wrote up here. Despite the fact that I was not familiar with him, the news of his death shocked me. For many years of participation in DoD, in some sense, he became my friend because we were tied by a general passion for VGM. I know what the bitterness of the loss of loved ones is, so I offer my condolences to his family and friends. As a tribute, I made a cover of his latest DoD entry from Mega Man 4. This is Newip Skullman. Whew, indeed. We got some poetry snaps coming on in the studio. This room just keeps getting more and more full. Now we're also joined by my other roommate, Boma. Hello. I wanted to swing the microphone closer to you.
Hello, all.
Welcome. We have a regular party going on, and I think we've got I'm gonna estimate 700 people in chat. Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah.
700 tracks, because that's probably also right.
That's exactly 700 tracks as well. That was an excellent track by Newip. Some chuggerific Skullman right there, for real. Next we have an entry from Norg, our good old buddy Norg. He said he's very concise with his submission entry. He says this is pretty much a straight cover of a chiptune he wrote called Bedknobs and Boomsticks.
Oh, sick! You covered that.
Yes.
Nice.
This is Norg's track called Beautiful Briny Sea Monkeys. That was Nord's track. Briny
Yeah.
Sea Monkeys.
Nord.
Beautiful Briny Sea Monkeys. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god, it was awesome.
Sorry, I'm laughing because right as the song ended, Boma was in here talking about the weather. You
And
know,
I was
as
getting
you do.
very emotional about it.
Yeah, so about that weather
We
knocking
had
out the power.
horizontal rain. It was insane.
It was really bad. Extremely bad. But I wish the power didn't go out, but luckily it only went out for a little bit. Because if the power would...
I'm not living here anymore.
Yeah, if the power had stayed out, I don't know what we would have done. Like this, I don't know what we would have done for this.
My house.
No, because I have all the files on this computer. I would have had to like take my entire computer to your house.
No.
It would have been atrocious. I would have just. It would have been easier just to just to go to San Diego, right? Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Book a flight. You know.
All right.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sure no flights are
NBD.
delayed because of the weather.
No,
Just
not at all.
Smart.
Why would they?
Yeah,
Why would they
yeah.
do that?
Next
That
up.
makes sense though, because we can go back in time. Because if we go, we can still make 7 o'clock.
Oh shit! Let's hop in my DeLorean right now.
What?
If we go to San Diego, we'd be going.
Oh yeah.
backwards.
We'd be on time. You're right.
Alright,
I think it takes more than 3 hours to fly there though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh well. Speaking of San Diego, we've got a couple tracks from Pingo Simon on here. Where
What does that have to do with San Diego?
isn't he from? I hope he's from. He's from out there.
yeah.
He's from California. It's all basically the same to us East Coasters.
Pingo is really one of my favorite chizzies on the whole internet. Deep cut, guys. Deep cut.
This is not a time for favorites,
Darn it.
except for one guy,
Yes, that's true.
Daemon9623. This is Pingo Simon's Mega Man 4 medley for Daemon9623, the best shizzy.
Truly.
Wow, talk about an ethereal tune.
I know, right? That ending just
Extreme reverb. Epic verb cranked up to maximum. That was Pingo Simon with the Mega Man 4 medley for Daemon9623. Like I said, we have one other Pingo Simon track.
The Hidden Weapon Great. Nice job. Oh, I don't even know if you can hear me. That's okay. I don't want to call him. Even though
He heard you.
He
He heard
good.
you. Yeah.
Hope he does.
That was yeah. You cut me off. You threw me off because I didn't expect you.
What you were saying.
Yeah, you just like started talking in my ear. Whew. Anyway, so Pingo Simon did another track, another ultra collab, a la JMR Martial Arts Goonies track.
right, based off of a GIF
A GIF that Damon made.
Damon made.
'Cause-
Was it last year? It was last fall. I think it popped up on our group, our Shizzy's group.
Yeah, because he used to make the Simpsons GIFs in his
Yeah.
spare time when he was just, you
Oh
know.
man, those got me. God,
Those GIFs,
Those kept me.
those GIFs are amazing.
Those kept me going some days. They were so
We
hilarious.
gotta remember to incorporate the one long gift that's like a chant that encompasses
I think
8, 10. Is that what this gift is all about?
maybe.
Hey,
is
you know,
that
funny
the
you say
one?
that.
That may be the one we're,
This is
we're
kinda-
about to.
Yeah, this might be it. I think this is from everyone's favorite video game, The Simpsons, the television show.
Simpsons.
This is. Let's just get into it. So there's no giant listing like JMR sent, but we at least know
I
down
think
in our hearts.
There's a listing on the shiz.org/forum.
I'll bring it up at the end. Let's do that. This is Shiz Cutters.
Who stops new user signups? Who hijacks all backline ups? We do. Who has the best VG and bands? Who has the best crack claps and chants? We do. Who has antics that go too far? Who makes so many of a star? We do. Who takes tips to get all wet? Who always plays weapon get? We do.
Bravo, indeed. Shiz Cutters.
Love
I
it.
wasn't ready for that.
Down in
Obviously.
history. Oh man, that was beautiful. That was a good one. And like, so I actually have never seen that episode of The Simpsons because I'm a
Yes.
small child.
You have not.
I'm a
yes, you have not.
We are small children over here, so but
Oh no.
but I really enjoyed that track.
There's a lot of Simpsons to get through, man.
There is
I
a lot
mean,
of Simpsons, yeah.
I don't keep up with it. I haven't ever.
There's a website I used to go to that would just play a random episode of The Simpsons constantly, and I would watch that. Well, I don't have the job anymore, but I used to watch that at work. Like I would, if there was downtime, I would just throw it on my laptop and watch The Simpsons and get paid.
Shit.
Oh, I've
That's
seen a lot of The
awesome.
Simpsons, but I haven't seen that episode.
You really just gotta watch the first 10 years. That's like the golden
Oh,
age.
The
Yeah.
first 10 years.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, yeah.
2001-ish, then they changed writing staff.
Why don't you guys talk about Simpsons?
I know, for real. I actually don't have as much to say about it.
Interestingly, which I don't know if it syncs up with that 10-year mark. It might, but the site does have it separated as all of The Simpsons and then all of The Simpsons seasons 1 through I think like 13.
Okay, that makes sense. So they separate out of the golden age.
Yeah.
So that you know,
So
like, what you're
depending
getting
on
into.
depending on the mood that I was in or what I wanted to feel as far as the jokes, because it's very noticeable the difference in it.
Yeah.
It would be whichever one of those I would throw on.
Anyways,
Touche.
back to the songs.
More Simpsons.
More Simpsons, please. We've got something from our buddy Guy in Rubber Suit. This is what he wrote in the email. He says, "This is my band's entry for the Daemon962 month. The band is Rocket Knights, and this is our debut. Members consist of me, Guy in Rubber Suit, on guitars, Joshua Payne on guitars, Travis Snowberger on bass, and Corey Pleward on drums. Well, that's the live lineup. On the recording, it's just me and the other Travis, since we were on a time crunch to do this. Either way, it was great to do a tribute for Sean. This is this one's great because everybody remembers Sean's giant like sleeve tattoo that he had of
Yes.
Shovel Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Guy in Rubber Suit definitely remembered because this is Strike the Earth.
Ooh, nice choice.
Knight. That was the Rocket Knights playing Shovel Knight. Strike the Earth.
Cool.
What a
Very
bop.
good.
That was beautiful. Like Pingo Simon's in here saying, "Wow, I didn't know that guy in rubber suit could play guitar like this." Neither did I. I knew he was a good artist because he sent me artwork a couple times before for Shizmas and stuff like that. But I didn't know he could play guitar either. So that was a cool thing to hear. Next up, we have an entry from Skumal Mask, also known as Thomas. They say, "Hey, I know this piece is an original and way shorter than entries are supposed to be, but this is all I managed to put together for this month. I just wanted to make a contribution in tribute to Damon. I hope that's fine. Best regards, Skumal Mask." Yeah, by all means, here we go. We're going to go ahead and listen to an original track. Excuse me. An original track called Requiem. Short and sweet, just like they said, but still beautiful nonetheless. That was Skumal Mask, Requiem.
I'm trying not to cry.
Well, we've got 2 entries from our good friend Snappleman. First of which is a track from X-Men. This one's called Junk Factory.
X-Men. Get it. X-Men. Come on. X-Men. X-Men. Come on.
I still got pizza in my mouth.
Damn, Snappleman, that was sick.
Snappleman with some X-Men tracks. Junk Factory.
That was so sick. So much energy.
So much energy. There's always that much energy with Snappleman tracks, which is what's beautiful about them. And well, hey, since you like that one so much, you want to hear another one?
I would love to hear another one.
Snappleman track?
Yes, let's do it.
This is This is from Space Manbo. This is Memoir.
That was my favorite one tonight.
That was an amazing track.
I absolutely love it.
The-
That's what
the
the
duo.
80s sound like. That's how I remember them.
It's the 80s songified into one single track.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
beautiful.
I gotta say I love Snapple Man for always challenging us to try to one up him as much as we can. He comes out with these amazing tracks, and both of those were Snapple Man. Those two Snapple Men.
That was
Yeah,
iconic.
okay, yeah. Did that make it not as good, not as amazing?
Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, they were still really great.
They were both amazing.
Yeah. So, but he's
Well,
very good here.
Yeah, but for Snapple Man, like a whole lot is he can do it in 2 hours, right?
At this point now, I'm like,
He probably started that track last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
he did that today when the power went out.
When the power went out, exactly. Yeah.
He had nothing else to do. He's like, I'll write an iconic track right now, whatever.
Just gonna enter deep.
So next up, hey Darmok, we got a track you might know something about.
I think I might know something
Some
about
Steel
this.
Samurai, you heard of them?
Maybe. I don't know. Steel Samurai, maybe.
What can you
Not
tell us
Steel
about this track?
So I wanted to do a track for Daemon, and I honestly just was looking for something that I thought Steel Samurai might cover, and I happened upon Supernova, or Nova if we go back to the original track of the game. So this is a cover of Supernova Done With Love by all of us from Steel Samurai and a special guest or two.
Mm-hmm.
We
And that's
might-
from Marvel's Capcom, right?
This is Super.
Ultimate.
Ultimate. Sorry, I keep getting it.
And-
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
Dante from the Devil May
You can't forget Knuckles.
He is actually in the game.
Let's go ahead and we'll take a
Oh,
listen.
Phoenix Wright's in the game too.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Steel Samurai and Friends with Ubernova.
I love that song.
What a tune.
Gosh, thanks, guys.
Next up, we've got a couple tracks from The Beauty of Grind.
Woo!
We're going to go ahead and enjoy some tunes. We actually have 3 solo Beauty of Grind tracks that we're going to play. So, buckle up, y'all. This first one is called Aquamentus.
Metal.
That was Beauty of Grind with Aquamentus, an original tune. Next, we're going to hear another Beauty of Grind track. This one's from Splatterhouse. It's called Smash the Mirror.
That's like one of my professions. Obviously, I can just say wow.
Wow.
But also, I can say splatter wow.
Splatter wows.
Yeah, I got some solid vibes from that all the
Solid
way through.
spook. I've been spooked a little bit.
Well, you know, it made me want to.
Smash a mirror?
I was gonna say
yeah.
smash like zombies or something, but
I don't want to know what.
I need the mirror. Like it's my mirror.
Well, you know that's 7 years bad luck for you. Then you gotta buy another
if
mirror.
If he smashes it, is it still 7 years bad luck for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're just in the room.
no.
Yeah, you can't be near that.
Bad luck.
Everybody gets it.
Yeah.
It's an area of effect spell.
It's like Chernobyl.
Yeah, but you gotta roll for it, dude.
Oh yeah, if your willpower is high enough, you can resist.
Yeah,
it.
I gotta save, and I have high willpower.
You also
Oh
got
no, one!
high waters. Talking about his pants.
Yeah, I cuffed those bad
Got
boys.
him. Woo.
Zing.
You guys want to hear another Beauty of Grind track?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sick of you stalling.
This one is from Wizards and Warriors. This is Tree.
No.
That was great. I'm digging that style, just like the chiptune-y, kind of like slow, melodic, but very like knows where it's going kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I really dig that.
I like how he kind of fooled us in the middle there too. Thought it
Yeah.
was gonna go boop boop, and he's like, no, fuck you, boop.
Yeah, different pattern.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Beauty Grind, good guy.
Yeah.
Remember we were on his podcast?
We were. What is that? Maybe 2 years ago now. Yeah. Was it that? Yeah.
2 years ago or something. like that?
Yeah. Shout out to Johnny Grind, the fellow Friday the 13th fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say mostly that's all you guys talked about.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
The movies or the game?
The movies.
I think you guys
game.
talked about the game.
We
for a
did.
little
I've
bit.
never actually played the game, but he has. So yeah, he had.
Like the new game or the old game?
The new one. A lot of fans out there. I played the old game. I used to have the old game.
Yeah, the new one's hilarious.
Yeah.
And also pretty cool. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
We don't have to go into that. Also,
I was gonna say, it's a segue. So you guys know Beauty of Grind, right? Do you guys know Zio Oxview?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course. Unfortunately.
I know Commander Oxview.
Well, what if I was to tell you that there was a collab track between Beauty of Grind and Zio?
I would not believe you at all.
Oh wow.
Definitely don't.
Well,
believe that.
oh, you're in for a surprise. Man, where the heck has Zio been?
Gosh, Zio, where have you been? We miss you.
I was just saying, I don't think I've seen him
Since Mag Underground 1, maybe?
Maybe, I don't know.
There were 2 that Robbie and I did.
Excuse you, there were.
And then there were ones after that.
That was to Eric, not to
Oh,
you. Sorry.
okay.
Like, yeah, I know it better than you.
Excuse me.
But yeah, Zio, come hang out. Come to my
Yeah.
house right now. We're all here. I mean, you got
Zio,
no
drive down to
excuse.
Baltimore. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Just walk in, doors open.
Yep. We got pizza.
Ring the doorbell.
Also, everybody come to BitGen July 27th, guys, in Baltimore. We're playing. Steel Samurai's playing. WASD is playing.
Dwelling of Duels will be there.
I
Not really. I
know.
Mean, I'll be there, which is basically the same thing.
Pretty much.
Oh wow.
I am Dwelling of
mean,
Duels.
You
Look
are.
at my shirt. Am
I mean,
not Dwelling
the
of
shirt
Duels?
is
No,
it is
it's my
true.
shirt. Well, actually, no. This is Satera's shirt. Actually, if we're gonna be
Oh
honest.
gosh.
You don't have one. You don't have one. No, you didn't like Dwelling of Duels though. You weren't. You weren't into it. You weren't into it.
I think you just like.
I got the troll face. You got the Shiz Army shirt. I got the Dwelling of Duels shirt. You got
Pink party shiz.
Pink party shirt. Yeah.
Oh,
You lost it.
Oh no.
Biggest regret of my life. Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know where it is now. It's lost
Big
in the
regret.
abyss.
Big regret. Anyways, we've got an entry
material.
from our buddy Warrior Bob, who's out there in the chat right now, and his pals in the Koopas. He says, "Hi, this is Dave/Warrior Bob. I've attached a track for DoD this month from the Koopas. Anonymity compromised. Guys, we can't. I can't. He's disqualified.
I mean, that's just.
this
I'm really
has
sorry,
never,
Warrior
this has never
Bob.
happened
This
before.
is just really sad and
What?
Snappleman the winner. So.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
it's pretty much obvious.
Anyways, he continues and says, "This song is a recording from our live set at Aztec Brewing in January this year, in which we were joined by special guest, Daemon9623. The song is Splatak from Splatoon. Sean plays rhythm guitar, and the bonus impromptu solo that we had no idea he was going to do, but which worked great. I believe this was the last time we got together to hear him play music, and certainly the last time we got to play together. This is our favorite recording with him from the night, and so we wanted to share that with Dwelling of Duels. This is my first time submitting, so let me know if I'm missing anything. Thanks for putting this all together. Thank you, Warrior Bob and the Koopas out there for sharing this gem. Let's give it a listen.
awesome.
That was fucking awesome.
I like that song.
That was a split-tack right there from Splatoon.
A little drum fill at the end was sick too.
Yeah, the whole thing was
Who
amazing.
was playing drums?
The drummer from the Koopa.
Jim, no.
What did he say?
Diego is drums.
Go Diego.
Jim is bass. I don't know either of them, but
Diego
shout
is
out to Jim and Diego.
Yeah, good rock and roll.
Good rock and roll, for real. So we have that's almost all of the main entries or the non-alternate entries. We have 4 from Chuja that I'm gonna save for the end because he went absolutely like
Above and beyond.
off the wall, above and beyond. He wrote like almost an hour of music for this month, like no joke, spread out over 4 songs. We're gonna play all of them, but first I'm gonna do the 2 short alts that we have that were at least entered as alts. One of which is a leftover from our track, me and Tronics' track. I am just gonna let you guys hear it. This one is called.
Wait, how long is this?
It's like 2 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
This one's called 9623.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hiya. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, yes.
That was beyond absolutely hilarious when we listened back to it the first time.
6 a.m. or something.
We had no idea that Austin just kind of threw some reverb and smacked those together. I was on the floor dying laughing. That was incredible.
We've got another track from Martial Art. I think this is a carryover from the big track. This is Martial Art and Friends. Goonies 2, Goonies are like immortal. Beautiful. Ow! We got 5 guitars right here. At least 5. What a track right there. That's an amazing piece of shiz history, I gotta say.
I don't really have many words. I usually have at least some.
At least a word.
Yeah, you know.
Not today. All right, that's almost it. We've got a couple tracks from Chuja. I say a couple tracks, but it's like an hour worth of music, like I said earlier. But we're going to go ahead and enjoy them.
Yeah, I mean, I will.
Yes. So first up, these have been presented to me in a specific order that I'm going to play them. So first up, they're all original tunes. They're all by our good friend Chuja. This first one is called Lost Echo of a Distant Friend. And he says, it's not a cover of any game, but it incorporates No More Room in Hell, an original chiptune track by Daemon. Let's go ahead and take a listen to Lost Echo of a Distant Friend.
My dreams have flown out of this room. I'm home alone. The night's full of gloom. One distant friend just passed away. Prepared someone's way. Birds sitting by, fly off the mound. You're gonna die, lay on the spine, film full of grain that's sallow with time. Old photographs, that's all there's left. Christ turned to laughs, now dance with the dead. Sun is so high, piercing but frail. Vox populi, they never care. One life exposed to the last light of day, and life once so close
Jason here was just asking about Chija and like of how his quote was, "He must be prolific," and my only response is that yeah, he's got the most entries in DoD history now. He's surpassed T-Bone, who held the record before. Bravo indeed. What a tune. What did you say it was like? You said it was like a Black Sabbath, but
So after I said that, I was like, if Black Sabbath and like King Crimson formed a supergroup.
Exactly. Well, you want to hear another one?
Yes.
Okay. This next one is Legend of the Silverwing. Let me see. Let me just make sure that there wasn't anything. Oh, okay. Here we go. Whew. This is the big track. It's not a cover or anything. I just wanted to make, quote, good music for a good man. This is Chija, Legend of the Silverwing.
just faded out. Think about the times we spent. fly, the stars all fall for you. Paint masks out your lies, but you can see right through. You can see right through. So let's lay our weapons down. Fly on, silver wing. Fly on, silver wing.
That was Legend of the Silver Wing by Chuja.
Wow. I mean, that was amazing.
It was a journey. A journey back to the 70s.
It was. I mean, yeah, I think I said it in the chat. It was Uriah Heep and ELP and all. It was just amazing.
Well, it's not over.
Oh, right. Yes, there's more.
It continues.
I can't wait. This is so great.
I gotta say, I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one who was a little like, I was like, an hour of music, oh man. But like, I'm actually extremely excited that there's an hour of this. So, this is, as Chija says, another original epic song dedicated to Daemon. This one's called Magic Glide Through the Dream. Let's go back to the Wonderland.
I am the rainwater flowing through distant pipes. I am the green moss embellishing life. Follow me past all the spaces, the blue mirage, playing the softest of games just in time. And in the twilight I can march the memory lane. Latest ships don't sail to heaven's gates. I am the rainwater flowing through distant pipes. I am the green moss embellishing life. Follow me past all the spaces, the blue mirage, playing the softest of games just in time. And in the twilight I can march the memory lane. Latest ships don't sail to heaven's gates. In the twilight I can march the memory lane. Latest ships don't sail to heaven's gates. In the twilight I can march the memory lane. Latest ships don't sail to heaven's gates, but I will persevere. Free my soul from all this pain, 'cause there's a place beneath the rainbow. Let there be light, let there be rain. Take me to the glow and plain gold. In the sky, between the lines, long, long ago. There was a sign, a song of mine. I once let it go. Once let it go. I feel like flying up to outer space through the door to this new screen, hopping with my friends from dream to dream. I feel like flying up to outer space, walking off the planet's edge. Sweet excitement's waiting to be dredged. Tell me now, how long's an evergreen gonna last? Tell me how I can renew the moments past. Still the feelings and the memories, they're here to stay, and they shall be. Still the feelings and all memories, they're here to stay, and they shall be. I feel like flying up to outer space through the door to this new screen, hopping with my friends from dream to dream. I feel like flying up to outer space, walking off the planet's edge. Sweet excitement's waiting to be dredged. Tell me now, how long's an evergreen gonna last? Tell me how I can renew the moments past.
Wow, that was incredible.
Magic Glide Through the Dream.
A bit of a throwback to the Moody Blues, I think, there. Really cool. Somebody dropped the phone.
Oh, it was your phone.
Oh my God, Dharma.
What a... Wow, that was
Just such an amazing song.
Yeah, took us back to the 60s a little bit.
Indeed.
Yeah, definitely.
All the way. So Chuja calls this this whole set, it's 4 songs. He calls it his long prog rock song, Tetralogy, which is your word of the day, tetralogy.
Tetralogy.
4. I'm going to assume it's 4 because I don't actually know. But if it was 5, it'd be a pentalogy, so it can't be 5. And there's only 4 songs submitted anyways. So we've got one more. Chuja says, this one's a breakup song, but I think it still fits the somber mood of the previous installments. So we're going to go ahead and listen to the final track from our Dwelling of Duels Daemon9623 tribute month. And this is Song for a Displaced Breakup.
I'm glad I stuck around for that.
I'm glad you stuck around too, and I'm glad everybody out there stuck around as well. Enjoy.
This is the final time you entered my room. We've been sleeping together on a bed of lies. The entities is a new chapter of gloom. Bittersweet or just tasteless, make your choice tonight. And since the hours come, forget about it all. It's the end of forever and the end of lies. Turn up the tide which turns the summer to fall. Steal and break people's lives just so you can get high. Let's crank it up to start again. Release the beast in me. Let's turn the dial and catch the train. Escape reality. pain. Albeit I'm safe and sound, I wonder if there's more, something to make me feel whole. Albeit I'm safe and sound, I wonder if there's more, something to make me feel whole. Gaze at the world which is painted on. Prepare the brush to fake your life again. The picture's complete and the painter's gone. Prepare to flash the remnants of the pen.
That was Song for a Displaced Breakup by Checha. Part of the Daemon9623 prog tetralogy that he put out. And also the final song in our tribute month. I think we had something like 30-something songs, 3 hours worth of music and talking. It's been a journey, to say the least.
It has been a journey. I'm still just really happy that I heard some of the Gummy Bears theme song. But yeah, this has been quite a wonderful and awesome tribute to our friend.
It's been I'm glad that everybody got like a ton of amazing tracks done and submitted and all that stuff and worked on, and everybody lots of good collabs going on. I know like all the ones that I was involved in. I guess I was involved in 3 tracks.
I think I was in 3 as well.
Yeah. 3 totally different ones, right? Except we had the one we were on together, but we each did 2 other ones. Yeah. Yeah, quite a night. Thanks to Darmok for joining me, and Jason for joining as well.
Pleasure to be here.
Tronix and Boma were both here, but Tronix had to go to bed. Boma, I don't know where she went. But especially thanks to all you out there in Twitchland. JMR wants me to play the hat video. I actually don't know how to route it into OBS, because right now I have Reaper doing it. So, but well, maybe I can open the browser or something like that. Let's see. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna try my best. But either way, thanks for coming to Dueling of Duels. Thanks for tuning in. Special thanks to everybody who entered. Everybody who knew Sean or was a friend of his or family or anything. Hopefully, you guys have at least checked out this music and enjoyed most of it. I think we all made the songs with the intention that hopefully it would be stuff you would enjoy listening to. So, to the greatest shizzy in the world, thanks for tuning in to Dueling of Duels. Good night.